archive copy. Well, we did some research a couple of years ago that showed that more than 60% of the single file recoveries done on our system were for accidentally deleted or lost files. So we think it's absolutely crazy to be deleting files from the cloud unless the user absolutely and explicitly deletes them and wants them removed. So we built archiving into the product, and that's important because if you're selling into a business environment, then you can sell this as an archiving solution as well as a disaster recovery and backup solution. So it really does improve the product for the end user and improve your ability to sell it and to whom. Okay, so let's turn and actually look at the SOS partnership model. We've seen this slide before. All right, so what does it mean to become an SOS partner? Basically, you get to inherit all of the infrastructure and software and technology that we have built and use it in a very modular way for you to create your own customized online backup service to sell to your customers. So our technology, you get our local backup technology, online backup, all the replication, the mobile software, all of that can be rebranded to you, and it's quite verifiable as the best or one of the best online backup suites in the market. Delivery and support infrastructure, we'll talk about this more, but we have 11 data centers around the world, 24/7 by 365 support, your own dedicated account manager, training sessions that happen every single day, sales training as well as technical training, and then your own internal sales rep here at SOS who goes with you on external customer calls to help you sell your product under your name. So a pretty powerful sales and marketing support system on top of all of the training, tech support, billing solutions, and product and infrastructure we give you. High margin recurring revenue. Most online backup partnership programs will allow you to earn, say, 10% of units sold, whereas we target for our partners 50% gross margin. That's what we target. And many of our partners are actually earning more than 60%. So it's very, very margin rich. The SOS online backup program is very margin rich for partners. And then it's also very useful for helping you build your brand and increase your customer retention among your existing customer base. So I think we've covered this, but everything we do is delivered as a platform over the cloud. There are more than 300 fully white-labeled providers. That's actually incorrect. There are more than 500 fully white-labeled providers using our platform with 1,000 partners in total around the world. So it's a very robust and well-formed platform. And everything we did from scratch was built as a platform provider. So all of the back-end services, the front-end software, web portal, sales and support, technical support, even the product itself is customizable for you so that you can build the online backup product and system that you would like for your customers. And this is how we depict the SOS partner solution. So I've actually touched on each of these, but our 11 data centers around the world and our infrastructure, which is second to none. Most of our competitors have one data center or perhaps two. Our product, which this is really what manifests itself in things like the PC Magazine Editor's Choice Award. We've got an award-winning software stack that sits on that infrastructure. We've got billing solutions that you can leverage so that you can bill your customers the way you want to, when you want to. We've got deep marketing resources for you. Actually, I'm going to flip across to a browser. I hope this comes through. Just let me know if that's coming through, somebody in the audience, please. It should be, okay, great, thank you very much for that. So I'm on the SOSonlinebackup.com website, and I've clicked across to SOS for Resellers. And under that, there's the Partner Resource Center. The Partner Resource Center is an extremely powerful library of resources for you as a partner to leverage. So it includes email templates that you can use to market to your customers and drive interest, pricing guidelines that show you how to position and price your online backup solution for your customers, sales presentation templates for presentations similar to the one that I'm delivering. So all of our marketing and sales resources are in here for you to access. A full DR plan. So this is a 40-page ITIL compliant disaster recovery plan that's designed for you to sell to your customers so that you don't just sell them an online backup service, but you can sell them a fully managed bundle of products and services. So you can sell a consultation, a full disaster recovery plan, the technology, the installation, the management, the reporting. And by doing so, you can actually drive much higher margin in this than you would if you were just competing with a Mozy, for example. And so, in fact, the Online Backup Sales Guide here, this is a 12-page ebook we put together that takes you step by step through what we have seen our partners be most successful with. So this has been extracted from our experience with hundreds of partners who've succeeded in the space, and it really lays out a program for you to follow to drive interest, close opportunities, upsell customers, and drive that high margin recurring revenue. There's also training resources in here, both recorded trainings as well as product data sheets, training presentations. We have SOS training going on every single day of the week in a webinar style training, so it's interactive. It's usually a small class of 10 to 15 people with different topics. There's a sales training stream, a technical training stream, and a product training stream, all of which you can attend or have your employees attend so that your entire organization is ready to sell online backup properly. All right, so what that I hope really highlights is our dedication to the non-product and infrastructure elements here. All of our competitors focus on these two items, product and infrastructure. But what we know is that there's a hell of a lot more that goes into a successful online backup business than just that. And so we actually view these 5 items here, the tech support, the training, the sales support, the marketing support, and the billing solutions, as just as important and equal parts of the solution to the product and the infrastructure. And I think that's really one of the key things that makes SOS stand out is our dedication to supporting you as a partner and training you to make sure that you're successful in this space. This slide we often get the question of who can I sell this to, what market should I be targeting? So this slide attempts to answer those questions. In terms of industries that online backup is going into at a very fast rate and at high margin, I might add. Medical and healthcare is a big one right now, particularly because of the HIPAA regulations. HIPAA pretty much requires businesses to use online backup. Financial services, the fin services sector, again, is subject to the Sarbanes-Oxley, the Sarbox regulations, which, again, that doesn't quite prescribe that they must use online backup, but it does prescribe they must keep versions, encrypt their data, and back it up off-site. So really the only effective way of achieving compliance with those regulations is to use online backup. In the legal space, you've got many recommendations from state bar associations and from the ABA, so it's becoming a de facto standard within the legal sector that online backup's got to be used. And then government and education have long been consumers of online backup services going back into the 80s. They've been using their own homegrown solutions and are now more and more and more coming across to buying cloud services from the open market. And then how is the product being positioned? Obviously, it's being sold as a general DR and archiving solution, but then also we've seen some more creative ways of selling the product. So as a dedicated laptop fleet solution, as a branch office backup solution, obviously core server backup, email server, app server, database server, but also as a solution for remote data access and mobile data access. So it's quite a versatile product and can be sold very flexibly alongside the existing products and services.